Welcome back, people. Jasonwalker34 here, back with another episode of Ville. As you can see, I have got myself a load of compressed material from the compressor back at the office. I spent a while going through at least, a small portion, or actually, this is actually a large portion because I got the upgrade for the compressor room, so now I have the really big one the bigger one that actually has more space to it. That could sort through the red bags that you dump right off out of your little personal trash can thing. So now I can sort through a bunch of extra trash. Compressed plastic. Okay, this goes here. I just need to get the whole thing unloaded real quick. I need to unload all these big compressed boxes, packages of material that's to be compressed so I can get it all loaded off real quick. I mean, all this paper here is the blue, because I still had the entirety of the blue stack there. So yeah, I've done a handful of demo jobs. Still haven't completed the job for Mr. Cole and building of his house. I mean, I finished building the house obviously because that was like the last episode I finished doing that, and then before this I had bought the upgrade for solar panels on the roof of the storage building as well as the upgraded compressor room. So I've not bought the shelves yet. I'm probably going to try to save up for that standard. But first I have to actually get rid of all the material inside the shop because I didn't have enough space on my truck to actually haul all that down. Now let's go see how much we get from this. 40,000, 84,000, and a large fat stack of money. Big fat stack of money. Now let's see how much we pounded into it. Not much, but I mean, meh. Definitely something I'm proud of because that much trash is easy to be pushed around, especially on the larger jobs where you actually have to. I mean, yeah, I like that one job where you actually have to completely rebuild and like get all the stuff out of the old house and then simply redecorate it completely by getting rid of all the older pet stuff and then all the trash and then buying all new furniture for it so you could sell the old houses. I don't actually know what I need for that house. I mean, I need to actually go there and actually look around it a little bit. I've mainly been doing demo jobs, honestly, because I can literally I can gather trash from them as well as the furniture, sell the furniture, and then hold on to the trash bags. Let's go see. Is there a light switch somewhere in here? No. Oh well. Now, let's just get rid of all this bag. All these bags came from the demo jobs I did. And I did the large ones, so they obviously took a little bit longer. I did complete a few of them, like one or two of them overall, but still, it still took a long time for me to complete them all. And I'm hoping I can just go through this and then pick up all the trash and take it straight to the recycling plant and turn it in and then upgrade the office a little more. But right now, the only thing I gotta do is just simply offload all the trash I can get on here. I'm not gonna be able to hold it all, but I'll take this little bit here and then I'll go over there and sort it out and get it loaded up. This is all recycled metal. I mean, now I gotta go over here to the shop and the shop's trash cans and actually sort through all this stuff. That thing doesn't have a sorter belt on it, so it actually can't sort through the trash specifically like it's doing now. Now, we're going to go over here, and we're actually going to go back over here into the storage house over here, and we're going to grab the rest of those bags. Because from now on, we're going to keep nothing but building materials and other supplies in here. We're not going to use this area over here for these red bags anymore. Because I'm going to buy the storage house, all the storage shelves for that room. And I'm hoping that maybe it will allow me to actually store up bags, and then whenever I get a lot of them, I could just sit there and process them. I'm hoping I can actually, after this, I'll be able to go up there and actually sell my, oh, well, not sell this truck, but send it to my, I'm hoping to get the garage, but I'm gonna get the van, the van first. It may not be the greatest idea, but that thing has a massive amount of storage on it, more so than you would think. But the thing doesn't automatically load itself like in Construction Simulator. So, well, you can't pay them to load it for you or unload it, so you actually have to physically load and unload it yourself. So it takes more time to actually empty these things and actually run through the trash because the sorter is manual and the boxes are really small, only hold 5 pieces per small box. First things first is I'm going to handle all the standard waste because the regular trash waste is not something that can be used here. I might need to actually restart the game. No, it's just a really long and lengthy process. That's literally me doing nothing but this. And then whenever I go up to the city to get additional, get the van, probably a red one, honestly, or maybe a black one. I don't know. I don't really just depends, honestly. Maybe green. I might go green. Feel like a dark green, maybe. I don't know, honestly. Alright, now let us go to the recycling center and drop this off. You can't compress waste. Not like this. Not this kind of waste. This is like banana peels and, food waste and other stuff. You can't compress this. Well, because it would probably, if you tried to compress regular charge house waste like this, it would probably literally just fall apart. The brick itself would literally just fall apart. But I am going to race out here real quick, and then I'm going to see about getting the garage, provided I can get enough money to buy the van, because I'm going to go up there next. And I'm actually going to buy the big utility van. Because the utility van would definitely help me in this endeavor of moving large bulks of, a large bulk amount of this particular material. And I'm doing this as quickly as I can, but it's a very long and lengthy process of just simply putting this stuff onto this thing and then having to process more, because you can only do 2 stacks at a time. I'm literally just going to grab all this All the other ones I will compress and sell those compressed. Granted, I will have to probably do it with this truck and then have the other vehicle parked near the other van parked nearby, like at the forefront of the thing where all of it's spawning, and then simply use the other truck to move the box-based material from the trash cans over. Uh, I don't know, honestly. I'm gonna go back to the office. I'm gonna park this truck where the other things are, and then I'm gonna probably have to pause while I run all the way up to the city. Because believe it or not, you can actually run up to the city. Because I mean, you can drive there. If you can drive there, you can run there. That way, because I don't actually have a garage, and I don't think I have enough money to actually afford the small standard garage. I might, but I don't know. I'll have to see if I have enough purchase power to actually buy just that. I don't know if I do or not, because the garage might be too expensive for me. Yeah, see, I don't have enough money. You see, this is what you would need. All these extra shelves here. If you buy the shelves, then you can store up those uh, boxes. The boxes. You can't store the regular red bags because, well, normally you're not gonna store that. And honestly, I wouldn't need that if I simply restarted and just placed the boxes on the ground and stacked them up like in a mountain right next to the thing, because then I could just simply throw them in there without having to look up on the shelf to grab them and bring them down. No, this thing, this particular building does not need shelves. It doesn't need shelves. It needs those pads, like outside the pawn shop. It needs those pads that can stack up to maybe five high, six long, and like maybe four wide. And it needs four of them across the building, start right next to each other, so you could just stack the boxes on there without actually having to specifically like put them on a shelf, because the shelves aren't really useful in this particular method of storage. At least I don't think so. Anyways, I'll be back. I'm gonna run all the way up there and buy this van. Mission accomplished. I got the van. I've already loaded a tiny bit of supply of the crushed materials up there. Now, I'm gonna go up here and grab my other truck and use this to ferry the tiny boxes between the trash cans and the compactor. Probably one thing at a time, honestly, and then I'll simply just offload the crushed materials from the compressor into the van, and then whenever it's full, I'll take it and race over there to the location, to the recycling plant. Although technically that's just going to make it more of a pain in the royal batonkas, because I can't place anything on the ground because the game is bugged or something right now, so I can't, like, see, I can't place anything on the ground because of the lack of something. I don't know how many boxes there are going to be, so I have to just kind of take off what boxes I can, and then simply shove all the boxes in there, and then whenever I get done with a small trash can, then I simply have to, whenever I finish all this, or get as much as I can into the van, I have to ready the small truck with the waste garbage, and then drive that up there and make another load of waste garbage to the place, because there's still 19 bags left. Basically 20 bags left of waste garbage that needs to be moved. Alright, now let me back up here and we'll start processing this. Whenever I finish processing all the stuff in this truck, I'll load up the processed materials into the van so that I can get ready for the next load. I'm only going to do one load of resources at a time. There's only so much time I can actually do this, and without help, this particular task could take a long time to complete. Doing like actually processing all of these materials into their compressed bricks, and then I have to spend even a little bit longer time actually unloading all the products into the van, and then whenever I actually drive the van up to the recycling plant, then I have to unload all the stuff into that place. I'm working on this recycled glass right now. And I'll get all this loaded up, then I'll pull off to the next batch. Excuse me, random game character. How dare you? He tooted. Very inappropriate. Honestly, I really like this upgraded version. It has a little conveyor belt, which means I don't have to actually put it in there. Well, this thing has substantial storage. Now, I gotta get ready to start moving the paper, I think. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is like 3 jobs worth, at least between 2 and 3 large jobs worth of recycled materials. Like hard level jobs worth 54,000 that I didn't even complete. I literally got to the point where I had gathered all the trash and then left. Because I didn't bother. I mean, those big jobs take too long to complete, but they have a lot of trash on them that I really like that. Because this is honestly one of my favorite part of the game is just processing all the recycled material. Beep, beep, beep. I'm gonna go check the power room. Well, that's how much power just the batteries alone can hold. That's just one battery upgrade. And it lasts for 10 hours. The solar panels don't charge anything, and you can't sell anything out from power, so they're really the only thing you can really do is just make use of it. See, I can't even turn the lights on because the game's bugged. Alright, well, I guess I can't get the lights to work at the precise moment, so I'm just gonna work on getting this stuff put away. I mean, honestly, even if I had somebody else here, the only thing they'd be able to help me with is literally just taking the materials off the top end and throwing them in the van here like this. And then riding with me to help me offload all the materials. Once I finish this, see, because now I can place stuff on the ground, but the lights still don't work. Well, at least I don't think they do, because I mean, I tried to hit the light switch in the compressor room and it doesn't, it's not doing anything. And as far as I'm concerned, a light switch in this room should literally just be a switch, not a button. Like a power circuit type thing, like a small lever or something to turn the lights on in a room like this. Like a circuit breaker. Alright, now let's get over here and get the next stack. Metal. I'm doing one at a time so I can literally just offload what I can from the back. Yeah, if I was at the last place, it wouldn't be nearly this easy, but this actually has made it considerably easier to actually load all the materials up. Alright, well, we're almost there. Almost, not quite there, but we're close enough. The whole video has been fully centered around hauling, moving recycled materials and me getting that new van and upgrading an old building, but I'm gonna probably buy the garage after this or buy the shelves. Probably not though. Not at least not for the compression room, because honestly, I don't think the shelves are worth it. They're a very stupid thing for the compression room themselves, because why the hell would you want shelves in here when you can just park your van in here? Your van's basically the ultimate storage. Alright, well, we're making really good progress in this particular section of the game. After this, I'm probably gonna have to stop playing this game because this clicking is getting really hard on my hands. Just clicking these buttons, this one button on my mouse so much is starting to make my hand hurt. Because I'm clicking so much and the button's not responding immediately. The character's not responding immediately when I click the button. Alright, now for the final thing, to load up all this regular waste here and get this ready. We're going to put this in the van as well and drive this over there. Seeing as how this is probably going to be my biggest haul worth of overall together material yet. I mean, I'm hoping that I'll get something off of it, like at least some money. Yeah, I know. I gotta get to the gas station with that van as quickly as possible to buy more fuel. Just a few more bags of trash and we'll be ready to roll out. This van is gonna help me with the larger jobs because I mean, well, maybe not all the way, but like it will help me with the overall of moving large containers where the large groups, sections, and whatnot like that of materials from this from the thing. I just gotta hope I have enough gas to actually reach the gas station before I actually run all the way out. Alright, we're gonna fill her up. Almost there. And basically at E it cost basically $177. Now let's get to the shop. Let's get to the recycling plant with all this material. Bye. I'm on my way to deliver a large load of recycled materials. Beep, beep. Hoping there won't be too much here so I can process it more or less all at one time. Just unload it and then hit all the start buttons and then get all 5 tickets. Basically run one right after another. It's moving, it's moving, we're rolling, all the resources are moving, all the way down. We're rolling, we're unloading everything, we're rolling, we're unloading everything, we're rolling, as quickly as possible, we're rolling, oh yeah, oh yeah. We're rolling, oh yeah. Goodbye, all the resources from almost 2 jobs worth of trash. Now, let us get back to the shop and see what we can upgrade on the office. I would have to buy something around here and actually build it small, because if I bought the property, then I could probably sell it and then, or either that or probably lease it out for some money, so I could end up owning all the properties in the game and actually leasing them out, or like owning the land and selling the house on land, so I could simply just make money off of the house somehow. Although I'd have to go through the painstakingly long process of building the entire thing, so yeah. There we go. This device is not receiving electricity. I spent $200,000 on all this stuff, buying all the individual pieces. A massive fuel supply station. So what? There's a big truck gonna pull down in here and offload fuel? Or is it just gonna randomly arrive? $25, 23, 22, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. And there it is. And that's another large capacity of fuel. All right there. I mean, I literally bought basically all the upgrades for fuel. I can't buy all the upgrades for the power station because the power station is... That damn thing's expensive as shit. And then you have these ATM things over here. C-Bank, GRLP. And then whatever this one is. A little corner calf that you can't even do anything with. You can't even sit in the chairs. What is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be an extension of something? Because there's literally a giant stop point right here. Is this where a truck is supposed to park? Well, now I have 3,000 unleaded fuel and 3,000 diesel. I'm literally just gonna run all the fuel out of this thing into the generator for no damn reason. No apparent reason aside from just for the fuck of doing it, because why the hell not? I don't want to see how much this thing holds. And how long it actually takes to fill up. It's like I gotta fill it up with gas, boys. Is it done yet? No. It's gonna take forever. I have no idea. This thing literally is just a generator, okay? And you can literally upgrade the power station, I'm pretty sure, by upgrading the storage. But I might have already bought all the storage for the power. See, because each one, then you got 200 kilowatts for this big old battery over here, too. Then you got 10, then you got 1K for this first one. So it holds basically 411,000 kilowatts of battery. So with everything turned on, literally everything's turned on. You see, the lights don't work no more. They don't work. Fix. Please. Man, this thing is hungry. It takes almost 500. It's probably going to take about 500 liters, if not more. This thing's already drained quite a good portion of my fuel. The unleaded gas probably goes to the actual cars, like the sports cars and stuff that you can just use for driving randomly. Or going off-roading when you want to go off-roading. A little over 500. Well, now I have an emergency supply station for power, even though I probably won't ever use it. Now that I got that done, we gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna... What's next on the list of things to buy? Well, I would assume when you get enough money from other investments and stuff, you could probably buy a small property for like 90,000. Like buy this very first property and literally just start working on all of them. 90,000. I mean, it has, it's not, it's real pretty small, honestly. Let's go look at it. I'll just walk over there because it'll probably be faster for me to just walk over because it's probably not too all that far away. It's probably close to where the caravan was, probably just down from it, and you can probably build your own custom houses on these places. Well, if I can design my own personal house, then I'll probably I'm like literally even still had the cement mixer here. I literally packed up everything. Consumable cost 94 point. There's literally the mission completed. You get like a little bit of money, okay? So I'm probably not. I'm gonna probably go through the entirety of the job and buy all the little pieces. But first, I'm gonna go see this house. Holy shit! It's way the hell over here. 400 meters away, bro. Dear God. That guy needs to hurry up and add that damn taxi into the game. Dear God, this is a big ass plot of land, and it's not even for sale. I would assume once you finish all the main game campaign quests, you'll unlock all the other quest line areas, and you'll be able to buy the remaining plots of land. I'd assume you'll be able to buy the remaining plots. 324,000. Wow, how much is this one? Sheesh. These tiny plots. I think it's this one right here. This really tiny one. Yeah, it's this. It's very tiny. This is like what if you built a house on here, it'd basically be a tiny house. It would probably be it'd probably be big enough for one person, provided if you designed it just right. It'd probably be big enough for one person. Two would be a stretch for a house that small. Even if you managed to get a lot of stuff in there, it would still be a really big. It wouldn't be enough room for two people. You know what I mean? Yeah, because that's how it works. You gotta have the thing, and then you had that plot of land where that caravan was, and you can't even make use of it anymore because that's how it is. And you're like, but now I got my office complex, and I got the big ass compression machine, so I can literally just do demo jobs, pick up the trash and furniture, and then basically complete the job at half, like 50%, because it's actually allowed to do that. So I can make more money doing that than I can actually using a excess amount of time to break stuff, break all the walls and stuff, because that shit takes time. It takes a long time to break all those extra wall pieces and shit down. Anyways, now that I've finished babbling to myself about something random and not really all that important, yeah. I think I'm just gonna end it here, and I'm gonna go play something else. If you like this episode of Contractville, please do leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye.